EP collab, man. Oakland Vallejo, the Bay Area stand up. I'm from that town. She from Vallejo. Said let's collab. She said okay. We all should play. Hot potato. Whoever got the hottest vibe. Challenge accepted. It's me, I'm the best. Like creative players on hunters, no less. The lines in your forehead just told me you stressing. Got G-O-D on me side. Ooh, he blessed me. All these lies they tell it's a vaccine. They're acting it's a pet like it's wrestling. Keep my circle so small it's insane. If you made the cut, then you're part of my team. Just like Bow and that plank, all strikes don't gutter. Attracted to the mind, but I like mine's hooder. She gotta have a pretty face too.
That's my jam. It's my jam, y'all. You caught me. I wonder how she'll age. Look at her mother. Anywho, welcome to the channel. I am Mrs. Best. I'm happy to be here. I hope you are happy to be here. I hope that if you don't know how you feel about being here, that at the end of it, you feel happy. But welcome to my little channel. We are here to go over our weekly 90-day The Single Life recap and review. This one will be for season 4, episode 5, titled Veronica Says Goodbye. She says goodbye, which I think we were all happy Veronica said goodbye because Jamal has been getting on my nerve in every way that a person could, if that makes sense. So just for those who are unsure the way we do things here, when we do our 90-day The Single Life recaps, we will go over each person and discuss what happened with them throughout the entirety of the episode. I do not recap 90 Day Fiancé. I decided not to just because my views on this one aren't so good. I am a new channel, so views do matter for me. Do me a favor, if you like the recaps that I'm doing, share the video, share the link, anything like that. If you mention me on Instagram, I'll share it. Anything to help, but wasn't going to do it just because of that. And I'm going into a new career in psychiatric medicine. So sometimes scheduling is like, if I can afford to drop something, I will. But we will continue to recap 90 Day to Single Life. So for this episode, we're going to start with Natalie. Natalie is from the Ukraine. She's dated a bunch of people on 90 Day Fiancé and Happily Ever After and some other stuff. She was with Michael originally. They are still legally married, but she was with Josh. Natalie's a mess. I feel like Natalie can't find like that love and stuff without sabotaging it, because in some ways she is her own karma for how she treats and seeks out people. I feel like everything she does and the people she looks at outside of her mother, it's transactional. I don't think Natalie will deal with you if you're not doing something for her. I just don't see much good in her outside of her beauty. But her mama was making waffles on the stove. So I'm assuming because it was Eggo waffles and then she put hella butter or something on them. So I'm assuming it reminds them of either their culture and what they eat. I believe she's Ukrainian, or maybe they just don't have a toaster. I've done that before when broke years ago. So, hey, anywho, her mother once again brings up Michael. That's what Natalie's mom keeps doing, is bringing up fucking Michael. And she says that what Josh did was unfair. And that pissed me off, because what did Josh do that was unfair? He got you guys a house. He got you guys the car. It's not his job to take care of you. And people have to get to know you first before they want to take care of you and do everything. These women, you could tell she's probably just like her mom and expecting a man to handle stuff. And I don't like that. I just don't care for Natalie's mom at all. But instead of focusing on finding a job and, maybe signing up for benefits since you have no income, doing something, her mom says, I invited Michael to come and visit so that we can talk to him. She says Natalie has no plan and she wants to see him. And Natalie even claims that she still has feelings for Michael, which is fucking wild. How can you say that you love Josh and want Josh to buy all this stuff for you if you can get over him in just a month? Obviously, Josh didn't matter to you. And that's exactly why he didn't pay for your stuff and his friends was able to get through. Thank God Josh had those friends. Natalie is a straight gold digger, and the worst kind, because she's not even good at it. It's like she's not even trying to hide it. And I think these men know it, but she's a beautiful lady and she's got looks. I feel like that's what gets her by. But one day, baby, them looks gonna run out. They always do. They always do. Now, what ends up happening is they arrive to meet with Michael and it's raining, and Natalie's mom is immediately hoping that Natalie and Michael are able to work it out. It just seems gold diggerish, and I want to know where the mama's husband is or anything of that nature. So they meet with Michael, and everything goes okay. But Natalie, as I keep saying, is a user. She uses people, and I do worry for Michael. But at the same time, this is a grown man. If he allows himself to be used, then that's what he does. We can't. All people can do is warn you, dude. That's it. I highly doubt he watches my recaps anyway. But all people can do is warn him and wish for the best. That is it. Anywho, getting back into it. Michael is glad to hear and see Natalie's mom. He helped her escape Kiev, the Ukraine, which was going through a lot. There's so much going on over there. Prayers to everybody who's over there. I'm not getting into politics, but I'm just not for war at all. Like, at all. I don't see the point in it. And from what they taught us in history in school, it seems to never end well. So, yeah. But I hope that all those people are able to get out and find stability somewhere else. I hope they're able to go home eventually, because that's probably where they want to be, without all the bullshit of politics. Anywho, Michael's happy to see her mom because he did help her through that situation. And he asked why Natalie's in California. He says she was fine in Florida, and I don't understand why she came here. Because he's like, you had to have come here for someone. And alluding towards Josh. And Natalie tries to downplay Josh. And, I don't know. She just told some lies about Josh. She wasn't forthright. You were trying to have this man do everything for you. But I think she just met a producer who was interested in her and thought she could get him to do everything. Honey, you're one of probably hundreds of women, maybe thousands, that will throw themselves at Josh just because of his title, hoping that they can get something out of him. But it is what it is. Basically, Michael has concerns about her being with Josh. And Natalie eventually asked Michael, let's walk and talk without mom. And she says that she believes this is her moment to save her marriage. You raggedy bitch, get a job. Seriously, get a job. How do you think Michael's going to feel when he watches this? As knowing Natalie, she'll probably throw a fit and go off on him. Like, how could you question me? I'm here with you now. Because you're only interested in him because Josh is no longer. That's the only reason. And I don't like people who decide that they love you after they see that the grass truly is not greener on the other side. Like, I don't like that. And I feel like that's what Natalie does. I don't think we should use people. I don't think we should make our relationships transactional. Like, it's just hurtful and unnecessary. So we'll see what happens with them. Not much else happened with Nat in the episode. Thank you for making it 7 minutes and 22 seconds in. If you are still here, do me a favor and like the video. I appreciate you, especially with these videos. I've been having trouble with views, but I'm still going to recap it. I always finish what I start, so we will do that. Next couple we're going to discuss is Miss Debbie. Miss Debbie's from Sugar Hill, Georgia. Love Miss Debbie, one of my favorites. She's just a free spirit. You could tell she just wants to love on people. She just seems like a genuinely good person. And Debbie has been in Miami trying to date a man who's closer to her age, unlike Osama, who was 24. And Debbie was 67. Now Debbie is dating someone 58. So there's only like an 8-year age difference, which is good. And I think also better for Debbie. Things have been going well with Ruben. He seems to like her. She seems to like him. And he wants to talk to Debbie because in the previous episode, her cop son came and ruined all the fun for everybody. And basically let Ruben know everything about Debbie's past with Osama and that she's still sending money to his family. He doesn't like that. And, he talks to Debbie about it, which I like that they actually talk. So Ruben wants to clear some things up so that he doesn't have any doubts moving forward in the relationship. And Debbie pretty much says that she hasn't mentioned Osama because she was embarrassed about the situation, which I can understand. That's realistic. But she says that he has nothing to worry about and that it's her duty to pay for his parents. Let that man pay for his own parents. Fuck Osama. He did Miss Debbie wrong. I can't stand him. He has no respect for his elders the way he did her. I don't care if you're dating her or not. That's still your elder. Respect her. But he just wanted his ticket to America, and I hope you don't get it. Because people like that, we don't want you here. Even if you pay taxes. No, thank you. So basically, Ruben is still interested in Debbie. He says, he's going to continue dating her, but he's going to stay cautiously optimistic. And, it looks like next week we'll see Debbie kind of go in on her son because he is the reason that all of this bullshit is even like going down. It's just so unnecessary. It really is so unnecessary. But hey, it is what it is. Next couple we are going to discuss, you guys. Let me look at my notes. I'm sorry, I lost my place. Is John. John is the brother of, I can't remember his name, but him and his wife will be on 90 Day Happily Ever After, which is airing in a few weeks when this show goes off. I might recap it. I might, just because I like little shows that are different. I've always loved TLC reality TV. I feel like it's different as hell, but we'll see. But anywho, John has arrived in San Antonio, Texas to live with his first like legit girlfriend, Megan. Her daughter, River, who he calls Reva because he's got that accent. She's going to sleep with her daughter in the room. Her daughter, she did mention, is autistic. And so sometimes things, adjustments, changes, you have to kind of ease into. So she's got John sleeping in her daughter's room, which I actually think is appropriate, on a big ass air mattress. He wants to sleep in the same room as her. But she's still hinting. And I feel like now that he's there, he's going to keep her in the daughter's room until she gets a ring. I don't know why I get this vibe from Megan, but I understand you have a kid and you want stability, but rushing into a marriage and trying to get someone who's not ready to be ready sooner than they're ready is not good for your daughter and that stability that you're chasing. So hopefully she sees that, but she wants a commitment and is hinting at it. She says that after 3 months, it will be a year that they've been together and she wants a commitment. Sometimes people take 3 to 5 years to propose. This chick is trying to rush everything. And why is he going to want to impose when there's no incentive? He can't even lay with you in the same bed. You got the man on an air mattress. You could have at least got him a good size twin or full or something from Walmart. You didn't have to go and do that. Costco got mattresses, Walmart, Target, you name it. She could have found him a mattress. But maybe he'll find a job and buy his own mattress in San Antonio, Texas. We'll see. So she has concerns that she won't do that. We find out that Megan has concerns that John will not propose because he has trauma from a relationship in the past where he did propose. And I don't know what happened with it, but it seems to have really impacted John. And men are like that. Men are like that. Men are like that. My husband told me once, he was like, I used to be a hoe and cheated on a lot of my girlfriends. It was because one girlfriend hurt me. I said, I've actually heard a lot of men say that. So we really do have to be careful how we treat each other because they may go and share their love everywhere. And that's just not good. But we'll see what happens more with them on the next episode. Next person we're going to discuss is Veronica. This episode is titled After Veronica. She lost her temper. But I didn't think she lost her temper. I feel like Jamal really kind of fucking baited her and was poking and provoking her. He gives me lady energy. I'm not saying he's gay or anything like that. Could give a fuck, but he's one of the men who operates like a woman in arguments, and that's annoying as hell. There can only be one woman. So Jamal, I'm gonna need you to cool it. But Veronica says she lost her temper and, regret saying certain things to him. And they sit and talk, and her and Jamal, they've apologized to each other. But in my opinion, I'm not even gonna get into it that deep. Jamal is the problem. He's been the problem. Tim said what he said on previous reunions, yes. However, Tim said what he said and went home and minded his business. Jamal keeps bringing up Tim. Jamal keeps finding things to have wrong. Jamal challenged Tim as a father. Jamal has basically pillow talked Tim, or let Tim know the pillow talk that he's gotten from Veronica, and then tried to judge Tim off of that. Jamal is just a problem. I don't think he's ready to be in a relationship. I don't think he want to be with that girl either. He said he likes San Diego. And anybody who's not from California and hasn't been here, don't come here unless it's to visit. But San Diego gets like almost 300 days plus of sunshine per year. I wouldn't want to fucking leave there to go to the Carolinas either. The hell? So I don't think they would have worked in real time, but we'll see what happens, I guess, as it progresses. But I really hope Veronica and Jamal break up. I don't like this dude at all. Can't stand him. He just really annoys me. I feel like she's more mature than him in many ways as well. So, we'll see what happens. Before we get on to our last person, do me a favor if you're here, like the video. I appreciate you. It's an easy and free way to support our channel. We are going to have quite a few lives tonight. I have one more after this. We'll be having a song review after this, so that should be fun. And I'll be doing it alone. Oh my God. Mr. Best is at work, so I will be leading the song review alone tonight. But we are going to get into discussing Chantel. She is our final single person living the single life on 90 Day. Things have significantly cooled off with her and Giannis, who was the professional football player that she was talking to in Greece. I think Chantel was expecting too much, and that would scare anyone. People can read energy and sense it. She's hoping to fall in love again. I feel like she wants to like find her foreigner to prove people wrong or something, but I don't know why Chantel just don't go back to Atlanta and date one of the many men that's in her DM. But she says she feels she wasted her time and doesn't know why the affection between herself and Giannis has slowed. Maybe because you were talking about you don't want to deal with parents, you don't see the point in meeting your spouse's family. You insulted a cultural delicacy, the eating of the snails. So I don't know. I felt like that could have turned him off a little bit, but he said in confessional that he doesn't want to get something started that's long distance and then not be able to jump into it with her. And I kind of felt him on that. He's probably thinking, well, we can have fun while you're here, and then that's it. Because you got to think he's from the island that she's on. He's from there. So he probably sees tourists all the time, finds a little girl and moved it. Chantel is tripping. I'm honestly surprised they talked for this long. But she just needs to go back to America. She says things have cooled off. It looks like we'll see more and where things are going with them next week. But she just needs to go back to America, live her life, and heal. I think it's too soon for her to be dating anyway, considering she just divorced less than 6 months ago. So, I mean, we literally just finished the series finale of the Family Chantel before this show aired. And so it's like for them both to have filmed, I'm pretty sure they were done almost back to back. So I don't think Chantel is healed. I think she needs to do that before she expects anything from anyone. Here. So that is all I have today for my 90 Day to Single Life recap and review season 4, episode 5. Veronica Says Goodbye. I appreciate the people who are here watching. If you are watching the live replay when we are no longer live, I appreciate you. I love y'all. Thug Life. We always end our lives with some music because I love music. I do music reviews and television recaps. This recap, we will end this live listening to some Oso Best, Oso B3ST. We're going to listen to some Bay Area music. For those unsure or are not knowing me on my channel, I am from the Bay Area, born and raised. So I love when artists continue. Keep a hyphy alive, keep the shit going, showing our culture and the things we have here. If you're an independent artist or know an independent artist that you would like to support or have their song featured at the end of a song or at the end of a live, anything like that, just hit me up. We will be glad to do that. But we're going to end this video. The next video we'll have right after this one will be our song review. It starts in just 10 minutes. So stay on the channel and be on the lookout for that. But we're going to end this video watching the video for Oso Best Head Trip, Bay Area artist from Oakland, California. Shout out the town, shot by Not So Cool Films. Let's get into it. Thank you for watching and have a good night.
Well, I'm from the Bay Area, man. Well, I come from East Side, yo, Twain, and you got to be real tight, high performance.
It's a hedge. We giggle, just glide. No, they would only pimps near. I ain't never tried. Put to the side. Don't tell when I swing, I just mine. It's a hedge. When we giggle, just glide. No, they would only pimps near. I stop trap. Put to the side. Don't tell when I swing, I just mine. It's a hedge trip. It's a head trip. It's a head trip. It's a head trip. Oh my God. You get excited, I look like 4th of July. It's a head swing.
I got to be hella softball.
It's a head
trip. You call it hella enough.
We gon' turn up.
You ain't hella
We
enough.
lit outside. Going drive to the function plus 100. The shit they doing now in the pack, we been done it. They came us to be talk, but they remember because they love it. The pay been killing it. We stay on the dumb. Don't even send the end if I can't smoke my weed. Talk my shit, but drinks I heat. Pull up, hella thick with all my team. Fly out them just like turf feet. We gon' swing on them to thy left. We gon' swing on them to thy right. Hop out, and get one time, can't stop or ride. We gon' swing on them to thy left. We gon' swing on them to thy right. Hop out, and get. It's giving Bay Area vibes. Yeah, it's a hedge. We giggle, just glide. No, it only pimps near. I ain't never tried. Put to the side. Whole time when I swing, I just mine. It's a hitch. When we kick, we just glide. No exhibit, only pimps in here. I stop trying. Put to the side. Whole time when I swing, I just mine. Shot up to the turf things and I pay big earth thing. Move me like Turkey, stand out for you earthlings. Now, hype thing ain't dead, it's a lie. It's ripped and it's a lie. We won't fuck till hung up, can't steal it, bye-bye. Smash on the gas for a play. Whip your low when Curry makes the lay. Take face in that air for a hype. Cold come from thy west to Malaysia. Your proposal to walk, I said him. Though they hate, it's okay, they get them. See, they mad, believe haters on red elephant. It might ain't keep them tension. I don't know tension. Once you keep it hella lit, I'm a pedestrian, don't you know this? If you ain't down with the culture, you can move the hell away. We ain't mad, we're just letting y'all know this. It's a hitch. When we kick, we just glide. No exhibit, only pimps in here. I ain't never tried. Put to the side. Whole time when I swing, I just mine. It's a hitch. When we kick, we just glide. No exhibit, only pimps in here. I stop trying. Put to the side. Whole time when I swing, I just mine. It's a hitch. 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 Oh my God, you get excited, I look like what did you? It's a hit swing. It's a hit swing. Dude, it's a hit swing. And we gon' turn up, but no, we lit outside.
Yeah. That's your debut, man. That's your pimp. That's a pimp debut, man. When you come through in your car, man. Your car is everything, man. Your car is the thing, man. Come check out some of these whips, man. Yay area style.
Swing. Swing.